mind. If you're a guy, you let your mom do this, then that's just you're just like the biggest mama's boy ever.
Yeah, but what if you let your dad do it?
That's even weirder.
What? But I don't know. Dads be knowing like what your type is.
Sometimes it's hard to date on the internet, especially if you're going through a breakup. This one woman, she was having trouble dating after she was going through a hard breakup, and her mom came in to help and said, give me the password to your dating apps. Her mom was basically like, Chloe, you always pick the wrong guys. You need to get back out there and get back on the apps. So her mom is actually one of the star realtors on the popular next Netflix series. It doesn't even say it.
Owning Manhattan.
Wow. Yeah. So her mom is 71. She helped her out because her daughter was done with men, and
daughter not bad looking, Julian.
But she's married now, so it worked out for her.
Dang. Trying to look out for you, bro.
I'm good, man. But yeah, she said that her daughter always liked bad boys, and the more bad they were, the more she'd probably like them. And she said, "Come on now, Chloe, it's time for a nice Jewish boy."
Oh, never mind, it wouldn't have worked anyway.
I'm not Drake. So yeah, so she, would go on her Raya, J-Swipe, Hinge, Bumble, and Elite. God damn, her mom was putting in work. I mean, on top of being a $1 million realtor, she was on 5 different apps for her daughter, and if she liked them, she would say, let's switch over to text, and she would give her daughter's phone number for her to continue the conversation.
That's some real like mom controller shit. Like, oh, you're not doing a good job dating, I'm gonna do it for you.
For real, that's insane, man. But now she helped her find her husband. She actually put a video on TikTok that she posted. Your Jewish mother catfished your British husband on Hinge 3 years ago, and it blew up and got 2.4 million views. Now she actually just welcomed her first daughter in March. And yeah, so now she's happily married with kids because her mom, did the work for her, man. If you're into a girl you met online on an app and you found out that you were talking to her mom, we talked about using AI. Mm-hmm. We didn't talk about using your parents. How would you feel about that? Would you feel a bit weird?
There's no way. My mom does not know what my style is because I don't really have it.
No, I'm saying if the girl's mom. Oh. If you found that you were talking to the girl's mom, would you care when you actually met the girl and liked her? Or would you feel a little bit weird? Would you look at mom a little bit like, Are you really the one I like? I don't know.
If the mom looks like this, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. If the mom was attractive, then I would be like, all right, this is weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit too bad.
Yeah. But I don't know. I wonder at what point in their relationship she told him.
Well, I mean, they said if she was interested, she would switch over to text. I think from that point, she was talking to them directly. The daughter was, I assume. But just to know that the mom was doing all the work initially, I don't know, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah, so the mom was talking to them completely until they transferred over to text. So they would be exchanging messages, and he was like, to be honest, now that I know you, you don't seem like the type to say al fresco in a sentence. And the girl was like, yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Well, I don't either.
I don't either. Like, in what way would you communicate saying al fresco?
Oh my God, yo! If your mom was talking to girls for you, she'd probably be sending so many like dad jokes over to them.
Oh, for sure. She loves the riddles and shit.
She might be helpful. I don't know.
It may be, but I just don't. I feel like my mom is the type, she doesn't really care what anybody looks like. She cares like if they're nice and stuff, and I'm not like that. So we would have a lot of mismatches.
Bro, I know my mom would love to fucking do this for like all of us, like all her kids. Like she would love the opportunity to like, try to hook us up with somebody. But hell no. I would never let my mom play matchmaker.
It wouldn't work because she's like in South the area that she's in. No.
Well, you can change the area on apps and stuff.
Oh, that's
I mean?
True. That is true.
Yeah,
so
it could have. Yeah, I shouldn't even let her know that. I didn't get any ideas. Oh God, no! But I would not let my mom do this for me personally. I feel like it's different for women. Like, okay, if you're a girl, you let your mom do this, it's fine. If you're a guy, you let your mom do this, then that's just you're just like the biggest mama's boy ever.
Yeah, but what if you let your dad do it?
That's even weirder.
What? But I don't know. Dads be knowing like what your type is.
I don't know. People know my type when they know when they see it. I don't think I have a type, but sometimes I'm like, I kind of do. Sometimes. But listen, let us know, guys. Would you let your mom be matchmaker for you? Would you give over your dating app passwords to your mother to hook you up with someone? It worked for this woman. I don't know, Troy. What do you think about this? Would you be into this?
I would rather not know. Like if I was talking to someone and then her mom was talking to me, I would rather just keep that for yourselves. I don't want it to be some fun joke like, oh, you're actually talking to my mom this whole time and stuff. That would make me very uncomfortable, and I'd be like, yeah, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I sent you a dick pic.
Yeah, like, you know what we're talking about and stuff. It's all
that sounds gonna clap your cheeks.
I feel like if it's just the first few messages or something like that, to be like, hey, how are you, blah blah blah, like, and then, hey, here's my number, give me a call or send me a text. I feel like that's not too bad. If it's like she's having a full-blown conversation with them and like all this kind of stuff, that's like crossing the line. That's too much of a catfish.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's a matchmaker though. It worked.
It did work. Shout out to them. I would not. I don't know. Do you think that you'd be the type of guy that someone's mom would pick out for them? Do you think that a mom would look at you and be like, my daughter should date this guy?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Mom friendly.
Yeah. I feel because I don't know. I'm trying to think back to what photos I used on my profile. I feel like they were all like casual, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like moms would cater to that more than like the bad boy look or something like that, unless mom is like into the bad boys too.
Yeah. If mom is into the bad boys, then that's gonna be a different conversation.
Yeah. Oh boy. Mom's gonna be like, yeah, here, reach out to this phone number. It's her phone number.
For real. I mean, listen, we've talked about crazy stories like that, like the DoorDash driver. You know, one of my favorite from last year. Let us know, guys. Like, would you be cool with this? If you're a mom, would you want to, play matchmaker for your kid? To me, like, I need boundaries. I like to do things on my own. I'm not looking for nobody really plays matchmaker with me. Just in life, I think it's because I play matchmaker for myself usually. I'm just like I'll initiate things, whether good or bad or whatever. But I'm not shy in that way. So subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.